The girl walked down the street. She saw everyone with red strings tied to their heads. Whether gay or straight, they all had red strings linking them. So she went home and saw the people on TV had red strings too. Interestingly, she found that men generally have more red lines on the top of their heads than women, but she suddenly spotted a guy on TV with just one red string. She was surprised when, suddenly, a motorcycle engine cut off downstairs. Looking out the window, she saw the helmeted man standing below. Then she saw him enter her friend's house. The next moment, the two embraced and kissed. During this time, the two red lines on his head slowly connected. The girl finally understood the meaning of the red threads. This realization brought no answers, only deepened her fear. That day, someone knocked on her door. She peeked through the peephole and saw the guy outside with red threads on his head, tangled like yarn. It made her scalp tingle, and she pressed against the door, afraid to open it. Under pressure, she finally opened the door, but after a few words with him, she shut it again. Turns out the helmeted guy who'd shown up at her house the night before was a murderer. What was scary was that the helmeted guy was standing in front of her house tonight, staring into her home. She quickly grabbed her phone to call the cops, but through the window, she saw the helmeted guy walking toward the red thread. That location was her friend's house. No time to think, she grabbed a kitchen knife, but she hadn't been outside in ages. However, thinking about her friend's safety, the girl stumbled downstairs. Whether it was because of fear or because she had been staying home for too long, a dizzy spell overcame her, and she collapsed. The helmeted guy was choking her friend and spun around at the sound. The girl, who had gotten back to her feet, interrupted the helmeted man's attack and immediately began struggling with him. At that moment, the girl stabbed the knife into the helmeted man's thigh. The intense pain made the helmeted man roar in anger and turn around. As he swung his knife toward the girl, a gunshot cracked from outside the window. The helmeted guy collapsed, the red line on his head fading like drained blood. He stared at the ceiling, muttering "line" over and over. Sirens wailing, the coroner carted off the body, and she remembered the helmeted guy's talk of the line. She wondered if others had the same ability as him.